EA Sports coverage in the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, week 7 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And they work this way upfield across the 45.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ricardo Allen, former Falcon, in on the tackle.
This should be a shame being home with this
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Whoa, 51 compression, man.
Flushed out right.
You at the tryouts?
First down and more for Jackson.
Practice?
Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the count.
Was it Hamilton?
Partner, he was
Why
going
didn't tell me?
through
I was
his
gonna pull up.
progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
You know I got my baseball
And
glove.
avoids the hit for
You
good
know I
measure.
flip. You know I stay ready, nigga. That mean right here, nigga.
Jackson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of
Don't know how to
right
catch a ball,
around
man.
11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Nah, catching
Y'all gotta
baseball
practice
is
tomorrow?
harder than what it sounds
A lot of
like.
ground to cover.
I miss baseball, bro.
What are you talking about?
Another
Bruh.
tryout.
I know, I just said it's harder than what it sounds like. Bro. You better say that you can't catch.
That sets him up for 30. So this game where Charles
Come get you early from school for work.
all week, 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
You talk to mama about that?
Yeah, it is easy.
What she
You
say?
might get one team undefeated for a while.
What time,
Two
bro?
teams like this.
Good fucking shit, reader.
Every season, you looked at schedules and said, I
Shit,
think these
boy.
two are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
All right, just let me know what time. I'll come get you. You got practice too, though. I'm coming to that
So
practice.
Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker.
Came my sophomore
Who's
year,
your friend?
bro.
This from
Who
54
the fuck is
yards
Demario?
away.
He a dark-skinned dude? I think I know
And
exactly what
Tucker's
you're
kick
talking
right
about.
there. It's good.
Beat that motherfucker.
So he's been automatic to this point in the
Can't
season.
getting a little rec league for baseball.
Luxury it is to have a kicker you can
I'm trying to find one, bro.
because he hasn't missed all year
What?
long. Converts on that
Yeah.
one as well. And
Still got it, nigga.
Hold on, directly for baseball. What's really good? What's up?
Tucker
My
now
boy
from
it's about to be a trial today. I don't know if y'all
you.
fucking with that. But
Brandon Wilson now. from
Not
his
in
end
baseball.
zone.
We can tell me baseball.
Now a crease here
That's
as
a
he's
fact.
past the 30.
Okay.
Taking it right
Okay.
down.
yeah, I don't think you got it no more, Ken. You might be out of shape,
Nah.
No
man.
matter what.
I still got it, man.
You might be out of shape, man.
I still
don't
got
know.
it. My Dougie. My Dougie. Never. Never.
Nigga won't be like, oh shit. Oh, yeah.
Never.
Reflexes slower and shit. Yeah.
None of that, boy.
pull it up, coming right back at him. And if that's going to
I
be
ain't
the
caught.
trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
They probably think he's running fast. He running slow as hell.
Makes it a
Look at her.
7-3 lead.
Nah. It was a ground ball, yeah. I ain't telling you, I knew it was over.
I
ain't gonna cut.
Here's yet another kickoff.
Hey, be mad as hell. Triggs, you like, you don't bring your big ass on the wall.
And no chance to get away as they get it
All right,
down
shut your
about
little
the
dick ass up.
17-yard line.
Can't nobody take it.
Sound like Optimus Prime. What? This guy right
The
here.
Raven offense
That's
set
what
at
he
the
sound
line for
like.
this next
Can't nobody
drive.
take it.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here,
That's up,
into
bro.
that time off.
It certainly is, and you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming in
You
a
just
bad
sound
time.
old as hell. I'll be back, done.
The answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Here's a throw out.
Damn, Corinne's airball.
Right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it a
Oh, snatch block, Blake Griff.
Defense, they know that they've got
Big
their
as
work
Griff.
cut out for him. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen
Big as if.
what can they do differently.
That's what I meant to tell Zah. Damn.
Pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages. Blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
He got to fumble that, bro. What the fuck?
Line.
I knew he was going to fucking run, bro. He got Lamar.
It and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and
God
a yard.
damn.
Nobody running.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Pick that. Pick that, pick that. Oh, bitch. What the fuck?
Incomplete.
Come on, bro.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying.
That shit the fuck off, bro.
Last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Can't nobody take it.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
I'm T, nigga.
Jackson.
I'm T, nigga.
Good dot, good dot, good dot, good dot, good dot.
He's got him. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see Charles come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
No! Oh, my God.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Hey.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Damn,
Former 2nd-round pick. This is Joe Mixon, and he's taken
Wrong, Joe.
down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
They go play action with Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back, Ps5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
Cajun.
Also made it
That's
hard
it.
for him to escape the pocket and run.
Jeez.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Head boy.
That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Mixon with a first down carry. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man. Shit. Oh, shit.
And the pitch goes to Mixon.
Let's go, Joe.
The defender.
Come on, baby.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed.
That caught a fellow Jalen, bro.
But also, when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Oh, no.
Woo,
shit.
On first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Oh, my God. Let me touch it.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down.
He made that shit.
Man, that's C.J. Uzomah. Touchdown Bengals. C.J. Uzomah, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
Cribbo, Sam Hubbard. Cribbo.
Picked off near the 27.
Get your ass in there, nigga. Let's go, nigga. Come on. Nigga. Pick 6, nigga. Let's go, boy.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be
that nigga
so
fast as fuck. God damn.
And now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Steps away to his left.
Bro.
Well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone.
Tackle, boy.
You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
That coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys
Pick the ball. Pick the ball up, nigga. What the fuck?
Throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Damn, that's a good dot.
And he's got his tight end. That's
a good dot.
And they move this all the way down to the 9.
I didn't like the play call. I loved it. Running situation for sure on 4th and short. They got the defense to commit too many men in the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st and goal.
And Jackson throwing once more. Flush to his right.
You want past the line?
Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
I need a bigger bed.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
What? He picked that?
It's intercepted. Picked off by the shot area.
Tried to go.
Ravens are going to have a
Damn, that's tough.
This is returned just shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff would be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Jackson. Brown has the 1st down and much more. And he gets this one down to the 24. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second and 10.
That nigga inmate number 125367. What you talking about?
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught by Rockets. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Why you ain't do overnight?
9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Oh, shit. The fuck they got a 12-hour shift for?
To throw is Jackson.
He better pick that, bro.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's crazy.
A lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing.
Who's we?
You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket.
Oh, that's Big E. Y'all niggas slaving.
An interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the
they got y'all niggas slaving.
Through that one. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that shit. Shit. All right, I'll hit you up. Hit me up when you get off then. All right.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, this from 33.
Damn.
Tucker's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now a timeout taken.
Oh, I got the long load
There's a
out.
chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if
Bro,
they
fuck.
hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Then he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Bengals drive about to get going. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
No, what the fuck?
To chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus.
Bro, what the fuck?
They will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
What the fuck, bro?
Short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw on target to Godwin here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
You little dirty ass bitch.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Burrow's going to look to throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
I mean, you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton, powering his way forward. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill, most of them.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. C.J. Uzomah with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just... Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Good-ass fucking clamps, boy. Let's get it.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there.
Let's fucking go, boys.
1st and 10. We're going to give this to Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9. Burrow looking downfield for Gallagher.
Good ass dot, Joe. Fucking touchdown, nigga. That's how you throw that fucking ball, nigga. How you fucking throw that shit, nigga. Let's fucking go, boy. How you fucking do that shit, nigga? Come on, man.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Well, that's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And this is going to be hauled in by the
I gotta run man now.
And they move this
gotta run man now.
way down to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Shit, boy.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely no way to run there.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun. And
oh, shit. That nigga Lamar is tripping.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that one partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
They've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Well, it's not dropped to 30. Yeah, it's
3rd and goal, Jackson. Flushed out right.
Yes, sir. Good sack, boy.
As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Pick that. Yes, sir. Let's go.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
Can we cribbo? Ah, we couldn't cribbo. Good shit, Von Bell. Pick, boy.
Hold on 4th and goal. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow.
Good boy.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow.
Ah, Jamar.
Incomplete.
A lot of Sometimes it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Burrow looking to pass.
Damn.
The throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Hit Eli.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Now a deep ball here, holding just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying to give up...
Yes, sir. Let's go. For ball. Yes, sir. Let's go.
He's all the way down near the 40-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is.
You got your ass beat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You got your ass beat, boy.
Yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Yes, sir.
And now here's a deep shot.
Yes, sir, CJ.
Touchdown.
Fucking go, boy.
CJ Uzomah, 45 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Fucking go, boy.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 24. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far.
Good sack, boy. Good shit, DJ. Let's go.
Bengal pressure. DJ Reader.
Fucking go, boy.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
Pick that. Pick that.
Looking for Bateman.
Bro, he just luckily had 2 people over there, bro.
He gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Soccer boy.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies
That was a dot. Oh my God,
excellence.
Lamar's ass. This nigga. Hey, this nigga Lamar ass.
That's a tough throw because he's moving to his left. He's got to get his shoulders pointed back right to throw it all the way across field to try and connect. Unable to do so.
Again, Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Jackson here is going to look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Burrow throw to Mixon on the check down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And that's complete to Brown. 7 yards the pick up there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's got it at the 15.
What the fuck?
And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Throwing, Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jackson to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Brandon Wilson to return it. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And it'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets high on first down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down.
Dude, stop dicking me. You're not even going to get all these kills in the real game.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
This nigga good kid.
Now it's Burrow.
What the fuck?
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. So my goodness.
Oh, did I just fucking sail?
But that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't come.
Did I just fucking sail? What the fuck?
And we've got a timeout.
Nigga, I did. Ain't no probably I did. What the fuck?
First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Jackson.
I did. I just sold. He got to get a two-point conversion, man. It's tied. Fuck. What the hell, bro?
Come down to a two-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time.
What the fuck?
Pick your play and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game. Jackson.
No. Yes, sir.
It'll be intercepted.
My God.
With a pick and a big turnover.
Oh my God.
His guys will get the football back. So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. Now, fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't.
Sheesh.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might...